later that night, I seen the cop that murdered the young girl show up at this trailer. Well, Hosker, which was also one of the ones that were, she was in the police car the night before when I seen that girl get murdered.
Okay, could you identify the girl?
Yes. Well, not at that time.
Okay.
I didn't recognize her.
Okay.
But for the 2 weeks previous, there were signs on North Fraser Drive that we drove by every day going to work of this young missing girl. But it didn't look like her because of the way she was undressed and her hair was all upheavaled and everything. Let's see, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay, just relax. Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's hard to talk about stuff like this. So.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask where the constable is now. Do you know where that constable is now?
Yes, he's in Prince George. I had access to a lot of different people, and I've never told anybody what I saw, but I asked a lot of questions of people, and through that I've gained knowledge that this police officer is involved in at least 8 murders that I know of, that I can construe. The lady police officer that was there that night, Bev Hosker, she was found dead out on the highway.
Have you ever been threatened for telling or disclosing this information? Have you been threatened by anyone?
Yes, I have. Yes, they come to my house. Well, we were building my house, and there was more and more incidents with people walking through the bush at night around my house. And like I said, there's no neighbors or anything. I got scared, and I went into town, and having talked to Daryl, I realized that they had found me, that they were going to try something. I went over to the sheriff's department and talked to a sheriff named Mike, whose last name I don't know, and told him that I needed to be put in protective custody, that I have information that could implicate a cop in multiple murders. And he says, well, we don't do that. He says, you'll have to go up and apply to get in front of a judge. So I went upstairs to the court registry and spoke to one of the ladies that worked in there and said to her that I have information that could implicate a cop in multiple murders. And she said, and that I'd like an application to get before a judge. She told me that I had no right to, that I should go and speak to Crown Prosecutor. So I went and spoke to the Crown Prosecutor, who I believe to be was Patricia Smith, I believe. And I told her the same thing, that I have information that could implicate a cop in multiple murders. And she said, well, due to my job, she said, we can't do anything. I suggest you contact a larger police station, perhaps Prince George. And I said, no. I said, this police officer is high up in the food chain, and he has connections to Prince George. So she said, well, perhaps Kamlins. So I said, well, I don't know whether I would do that. And she said, well, you could try and contact CSIS.
Did you try to contact CSIS?
Later, yes.
Okay.